anyone who watched the Big Ten Network thing the other day saw that pretty vocal. How do you bring that to the field? Like, is that like by design? Can you even?
It's your brand. It's who you are, man. Like I always tell guys when you go to the airport, what they ask you for. They ask you for your ID. They look at you. They look down at you. Look at you. You take your hat off and show who you are. So every day we come on the football field, you got to have that mindset, that mentality, and the guys feed off it. And I think guys know real is real. And one thing I'm a real dude. So just being you.
Do you see that it gives these guys an edge a little bit?
You want to play with an edge. You want to be on the edge. The edge of chaos and psychotic a little bit. You want to be that type of intensity and that type of mentality you want on the football field. And a lot of guys don't really understand these opportunities of playing college football. There's no better feel, energy in the world than going to that football field and getting an opportunity. And I want my guys to play with, motivation. I want my guys to play out of desperation. I heard a great coach say that before, and that's always stuck with me in my mind.
Who was the coach?
Can't say his name because he's a high school coach.
Okay.
but he knows what I'm talking about.
Coach, how would you assess your starting corners play through camp so far?
They've been great, man. Damon Hayes, big, strong, athletic, freaky-looking corner. Great in man-to-man, great eyes, pre-snap communication, and just he's a different guy. I think Damon Hayes is going to shock a lot of people across this country. One of the best I've been around. And I was at Georgia when DeAndre Baker was there. I was in the league last year with Steve Nelson and Kendall Fuller and all those guys. And Damon, athletically and talented, he's just as good as any of them. He's just got to keep bringing himself every single day and keep bringing himself up to that. And Avery Young, which y'all have all heard, is probably going to run for president in 20, 30 something. But Avery's awesome. Great guy to be around. His tenacity and his energy, he's infectious, and you're talking about just being a playmaker around the football 24/7, punching the ball out, INTs, screaming, yelling, and I don't know, it's more psychotic than him on the football field, but two great guys to be around, two of the best I've been around, and they can't wait to put on a show, neither can I.
What can that year at safety do for Damon now that he's back at corner?
Well, he understands the big picture.
Yeah.
He understands the flow of everything. Once, if two guys are vertical, one guy's pushing in, he knows when to push to the post. He has a good feel for playing off. He knows, Damon's got a good all-around feel for the game. And talking about a kid who really loves the game, I mean, you get texts from at 12:30 at night, Damon Hayes asking, what about this route? What about this release? I mean, this guy, he's in love with the game. He's not a football player who just plays the game because he's good. I mean, he's in love with it 24/7, and he's special when it comes to that.
How do you feel about the depth behind those two?
Depth is good. As Trey Avery's coming along, getting healthier and healthier. He's a dynamic athlete. He's fast, explosive as they come, and just his progression over the last couple of weeks is getting better and better. Kassan Abraham's really stepped up as well. Kess is, he's had some ups and some downs in camp, but right now he's on a great up. He's playing well at nickel and corner, and he can be a really good player. Kobe, Marpo, he's done a good job. Older guy, getting better and better and better. Ronnie's done a really good job as well. The two young bucks, Darius is big, tall, great length, and good size. He's got to keep going on his technique. And Donald Williams is a psychopath, and I love him. Donald's been playing with his, I would say, educated feet, registered hands, and he plays with, an edge, kind of like Avery Young does. And I love being around guys like that.
Would Kassan be the nickel in case something that Trey can't go?
Yeah, I mean, those two are fighting for the spot. Cass is, he's from Brooklyn as he holds down, in the concrete jungle as he holds down. So he has that tenacity. He's more than ready to play nickel or the corner. And Trey, athletically, when he's healthy and he's locked in, there's too many guys across the country who are as fast or athletic or as talented as him. So bringing it all together, once you get everything mixed back in, it's going to be really something special.
How do you compare working for Coach Ash as a coach versus playing for him as a player?
It's different, obviously as a player, I'm about that life as a football player, so it's different now from that aspect. But as a coach, great guy to work for, a great guy talking football with because I'm a football geek. I've worked with a lot of other great coaches in the past. Obviously, I was with Kirby Smart and Andy Reid last year, and being with those guys and being around another great coach like Chris Ash, and how much is real love for the players is something really special. But his intellectual ability of understanding the whole entire game from a big picture is just as good as anybody I've been around. And he's great to talk ball with because he's a ball geek just like me, and it's good, man.
Well, how would you compare you to himself as a defensive backs coach?
I'm crazier. I think the intensity is very similar but different. Two different things that work well, two different ways about going about it. Coach Ash really loves breaking down the game, so do I. But just on the football field, as you see, maybe I push the boundaries a little differently than him. But he's a great guy to play for. He's an amazing DB coach, and learning from him and adding it to my repertoire has been something really special.
Time for a final question.
You experienced the ultimate, at Georgia,
Yeah.
being competing for a national championship.
Right.
You're now at a program that was 1-11, but seems to
Right.
be trying to get confidence. What are the differences between those two programs, and how does Rutgers? Not saying that they're going to compete for a national championship, but how does Rutgers play with that confidence and that edge?
It's the word you said. It's confidence, right? I think confidence and belief. Some of these dudes you see on this team are as talented as I've seen. Across. I mean, like I said, you look for my group, Damon and Avery. I take them versus anybody. Just real is real. I'll take them versus anybody. I'm confident in those two as any other cornerback in the country. I believe in them, and it's one thing when the coaches believe in the players, and the players believe in the coaches, and just having that will. The first year at Georgia, we were 8-5, and we weren't all on the same page. And then next thing you know, the confidence came in, and guys started really believing. And working with guys like Noah Joseph in backfield, feeling like a young Danny Glover, lethal weapon between me and him. And just really believing those things with each other and fighting has been something really special. Our linebackers are amazing, and our D-line's coming along, and our safeties are great, and our depth, as Nojo was talking about earlier, is something really special. So I think the number one thing is confidence and belief, and one thing as our coaching staff, 100% we believe in our guys believe in us, and we got a chip on our shoulder to show the world. So excited.
Thanks.
Good. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.